G'day folks, welcome to TraVRsal. How to fit an infinite space into a finite room. So, I actually recorded footage for this a few months back, but just recently I discovered how to hack the headset to give me full HD recording instead of a little square box. And so I've decided to re-record the footage. I mean, I got behind in my workload and didn't get the video for you back when I should have. For that you have my deepest apologies. But it turned out to be a good thing, because now I can give you better footage, and the app has been updated a couple of times since then. So there's smoother game flow and much cooler things like the rippling floor out there. Anyway, let's have a look. What do we got? So we've got the art gallery, we've got AI takeover, wandering around the Egyptian pyramids, roaming through a space station, collecting spare parts while trying to avoid drones that will shoot you. The tower, I have not actually played this one. It's a beat the time puzzle, and I'm not good at those. Hunt the button, it's great, but unfortunately you need 4x4 squares minimum, and the room I'm in, the best I can do is 3x3. So I can't actually play this one in this space I've got. Twins Mansion. Can you solve the puzzles and escape? I have started this one, and then I had to reset the headset, do a full reinstall. So I haven't been back to that one, but a nice quick one. I'll show you one with no bad guys. And then I'll show you one that's got bad guys.
Creating a random and unique playthrough for the pyramid. Discover the secrets of an ancient pyramid filled with riddles and obstacles. Find all stone fragments, survive, and find your way out again. Step onto the marker to open the portal, and then walk through.
So you've got a torch in your right hand, which you can turn on and off. Okay, I have no idea how that happened. How did that happen? How did I get here? Okay, I have no idea. I just pressed the A button and it jumped me all over the place. Well, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to start that one again. Funny these things that happen.
Creating a random and unique playthrough for the pyramid. Discover the secrets of an ancient pyramid filled with riddles and obstacles. Find all stone fragments, survive, and find your way out again. Step onto the marker to open the portal, and then walk through.
Okay, do not press the A button. Finger trigger. Turn torch on and off. Okay, right, well, that was a bit weird. So you can see that the room starts as a 2x3 and I move into a 3x1. So there's my 9 squares that map to the physical reality. But if I step over here, here's how you can see the space folding in action. So right here is a teleport plane, I guess. On this side it reads as a wall. And on this side it reads as entry into the next set of 3x2, possibly, spaces. And there we go. I'm now in a parallel universe, as it were. And this is how the space folding goes. So now I'm up in that top corner. Physically, in the real world, that's where I started. Oh, here we go. If you get to a place like this, only the ones on the corners are usually safe, because if it's on a flat wall, it's got a hinge. And undoubtedly I'm going to have to go back out there and round. Ooh, almost walked into that one. Can't really go there, go around that corner. On your left wrist, you get to see a time elapsed marker as well. There we go. Okay, so a puzzle. So you've got all these switches, each one marked, and up there is the combination. That changes every time the game loads. So I and a crook. From experience, having played this puzzle a few times, I can tell you the switches and the labels don't seem to change. Only the order in which they're done. Now, from the moment you throw that first switch, you're on a timer. I'm with a bird on the right. And the fourth one is... Now when you want to grab these switches, you use your middle finger on your left hand. Oh. Okay. Now, I like how you get patches like this, which give you the illusion of a much bigger space, but they actually mark the boundaries of your physical reality. You can't see it, but I'm getting a guardian warning that that is the edge of my physical reality there. Sometimes when you hear incidental sound effects, it's just there to trick you. Yeah, look at that, isn't that cool? But however, sometimes it's warning you of trouble that's close but just out of sight. You can add more thrill and risk to the game by doing things like turning off your torch, running, well, moving through the maze a lot quicker than I am. Here we go, this one. Right, so you've got a wall that drops down there, and you've got 3 platforms, and they're all independently controlled by 1, 2, 3, 4 switches, and if you've got to hit them in the right order. Oh. So you can't get past there now. What did that do? Ah, it swapped those around. Go. I'd like to say that that whole scenario was well planned and worked out perfectly. To be honest, it's just hit buttons. Now, over here, you've got your map of how you moved in real space. You might be able to notice as the pattern develops that there's 3 vertical and 3 horizontal lines of travel. That's basically how I moved in real space. All that wibbling around in the middle is basically me doing this. I didn't do too bad. Zed didn't die and got 100% objectives. Took ages though. Okay, so that's a maze that doesn't have any bad guys. There's nobody chasing you in that one, so let's go to the space station. Only got 62 of the objectives and I died twice in the process.
Creating a random
Last
and
time
unique
I played.
playthrough for Spaceman. Having just landed on an automated space station, try to collect as much scrap as possible without getting caught and beat your previous high score. Step onto the marker to open the portal, and then walk time is ticking. Collect as much scrap as you can and find your way out again.
And there are nasty little drones that come hunting you. When you see these squares, if you step in front of them, a barrier appears, and from the drone's point of view, you no longer exist. Okay, so they are safe zones, and they are scattered throughout the maze.
Do you hear that sound? Seems like we're not alone in here.
Right, that deep breathing noise, that is a drone nearby, and I would say, there he is. When he goes pink like that, he's sensed something. Now here's the fun bit. Even though from this side it's a wall, you can walk through it.
Be careful. You are close so the drones cannot see you, but when you get too close they will attack and kill you.
Though you can walk through the walls and get yourself away from the drones, it does screw up the map somewhat because you still have to pass through a trigger point. And if you don't pass through that trigger point, it doesn't update the map to show where you are. Now the game has kind of lost track of me. Actually inside a pillar at the moment. The drone is right out there. He spotted me, even though I was bouncing in and out of walls. That's it. Nope, I've got to get past him. Get all the pieces, 90%. Only died once. I think I can live with that. Let's have a look at my movements. Ooh-wee, I was all over the place. You can see where I actually shot outside the bounds of the map in a couple of places. That one would be so much better if you used your own images, I think. Right, well, there's TraVRsal, guys. That's kind of how it plays out. Thanks for joining in and keeping the magazine running with your patronage. I look forward to being able to offer you more VR behind the scenes as the months progress. Cheers, guys.